Most people waste money on the wrong FPS keyboard, then blame their aim, bad switches, high latency, zero control. In this video, I'll help you avoid that. Links to every pick are in the description. If you want the best mechanical gaming keyboard for FPS, you need more than RGB and hype. In shooters, a bad keyboard can feel mushy, slow, or distracting. That matters when every strafe, crouch, and counter move needs to happen on instinct. So I picked 5 strong options that are actually popular, easy to recommend, and fit different budgets. We're starting with number 5, then ending with the best pick for most players. First up is the Keychron C3 Pro. This is a smart budget choice for newer FPS players, or anyone upgrading from a cheap membrane keyboard. The big win here is value. You get a mechanical feel that is far more precise than basic office-style boards. That means cleaner movement inputs, better confidence in gunfights, and less of that soft delayed feeling when you stop and shoot. What makes it stand out is how much keyboard you get for the price. The typing feel is solid, the build feels better than expected, and it gives budget buyers a real entry into mechanical keyboard for competitive gaming without looking or feeling flimsy. The drawback is simple. It is not the flashiest board here, and it does not have the same speed focus as some premium esports options. If your main goal is the absolute lowest latency possible, you may want to step up to one of the later picks, but if you want a reliable start without overspending, this one makes a lot of sense. If you want something a little more gaming focused, the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless is where things get serious fast. This one is great for players who want a compact setup, fast reactions, and more desk space for low sensitivity aiming. In FPS games, a smaller keyboard can make a real difference, especially if your mouse hand keeps bumping the board during wide flicks. The main benefit is speed and control. The switches feel extremely responsive, and the compact layout keeps your setup clean and competitive. Why does it stand out? Because it gives you that premium esports style feel, with a tiny footprint that many shooter players love. It feels made for aggressive movement, fast peaks, and long sessions where comfort matters. The obvious drawback is the size. If you use the function row a lot, or want dedicated keys for everything, it may feel too limited. The easy solution is to only pick this if your priority is FPS first, productivity second for pure shooters. It works very well. Now let's move to a keyboard that balances performance and familiarity better. The Corsair K630 Dragonborn. This is for the player who wants tournament style performance, but does not want to jump all the way down to a super tiny board. For a lot of people, this is the sweet spot. You still save space compared to a full-size keyboard, but you keep a layout that feels more natural. Its biggest benefit is consistency. The board feels stable, fast, and dependable in high-pressure moments. That matters more than people think. In competitive play, you want inputs to feel repeatable, not random. This is one reason it often comes up when people search for the best mechanical keyboard for FPS gaming. It stands out because Corsair has been a known name in gaming keyboards for years. And this model feels built with that audience in mind. The drawback is price. It can cost more than some buyers expect for a 10 less board. If that feels hard to justify, the Keychron gives you better budget value. But if you want a sharper gaming feel and a trusted name, the K630 Dragonborn is a strong upgrade. If low latency is your obsession, the Razer Huntsman V3 Pro deserves attention. This is aimed at serious competitive players, especially if you mostly play Valorant, CS2, Apex, or Warzone. The benefit here is simple. Inputs feel immediate, movement feels crisp, and the board is made for players who notice tiny differences in speed and actuation. Why does it stand out? Because it feels tuned for performance first. This is the kind of FPS gaming keyboard low latency buyers usually want when they are tired of average gear. Everything about it pushes toward a sharper, faster, more deliberate experience. It can help your movement feel cleaner, and that can improve confidence in fights. The drawback is that it may be overkill for casual players, and the price is not small. If you mainly play story games, or just want a nice all-around keyboard, you may not need this level of speed. In that case, the Corsair gives you a more balanced experience. But if your focus is ranked play and every millisecond matters, the Huntsman V3 Pro is one of the strongest options out there. That brings us to the final pick, the Asus ROG Strix Scope 296 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. For many players, this is one of the best gaming keyboards you can get right now if you want a premium experience with a more complete layout. It is built for people who want strong performance, but also more flexibility beyond just FPS gaming. The main benefit is balance. You get fast and smooth key response thanks to the pre-lubed ROG NX Snow linear switches. The typing feel is clean, movement feels responsive, and the 96% layout gives you more keys without taking up too much extra space. That means you still get decent mouse room while keeping extra functionality. It stands out because of its tri-mode connectivity. You can use it wired, 2.4 GHz wireless, or Bluetooth. That makes it far more versatile than most pure FPS keyboards. Build quality is also premium, with solid construction and high-quality PBT keycaps that feel durable over long sessions. There is one drawback. It is not as aggressively tuned for competitive FPS features like rapid trigger keyboards. But for most players, the difference is small in real gameplay, and what you gain in flexibility and overall usability makes it a strong final pick. Now here's the part most people actually need. How do you choose if you are on a budget and just want a real upgrade from a basic keyboard? Go with the Keychron C3 Pro if you want a compact board with premium feel and more desk room. The Apex Pro Mini Wireless is a great fit if you want an easy recommendation with a familiar layout and strong all-around gaming performance. Pick the Corsair K70 RGB-TKL if you care most about low latency and competitive edge. The Razer Huntsman V3 Pro makes the most sense. And if you want a premium keyboard that balances gaming performance with versatility, the Asus ROG Strix Scope 296 Wireless is the winner for most players. A quick mistake to avoid: do not buy based only on looks. RGB will not help you counter strafe. A giant full-size board will not help if it steals mouse space. And the loudest marketing does not always mean the best mechanical keyboard for FPS gaming. Focus on feel, speed, size, and how you actually play. So if you want the short answer, the best overall pick here is the Asus ROG Strix Scope 296 Wireless. The best value pick is the Keychron C3 Pro, and the best mainstream premium alternative is the Corsair K70 RGB-TKL. Check the links in the description if you want current pricing and details. If this helped, subscribe for more simple gear breakdowns, and comment what you want reviewed next.